So the platforms that we used because I'm leaving MUBS, we used for e-learning was Zoom, but we also use MUBSEP. MUBSEP usually has uploaded links, uploaded videos that can help us learn, or they work like tutorials. And sometimes lecturers would record themselves and they share links through our course leaders, and you watch more like a tutorial on YouTube. But we use MUBSEP to do exams as well. The biggest challenge is network. No matter how much you love e-learning, if you are in a place that has very bad network, you cannot really make it. You have to look for network. I stay in Busabala, but I never attended any class from Busabala because network will disappoint you. And worse off, if you're doing an online exam, you know how you log in and you have to attempt questions online. If it's bad network, then you will be closed out of an exam, and that's total failure, right? So I feel like that's the biggest challenge, and the fact that we have no digital infrastructure in place to help people, it gets more challenging with the internet tax. It gets more problematic and more traumatizing. So it's really hard for students because they have to buy expensive data. Tuition is not reduced at any university, and network is so bad, and some of them don't even have smartphones. If the government or all stakeholders invest in digital migration in the education sector, it will improve. Because one, it guarantees that no matter what happens, be it instability, be it sickness, a pandemic, education will keep moving. Also, like I shared, I feel like even just not the education sector, all other sectors, the world is moving, it's going digital, right? So if the education sector is also going digital, you see abroad, you can literally do an exam from here, pre-entry, but they are supervising you from wherever they are. You can't cheat. If we get to that level, it's easier because proximity, people don't have to stay in hostels, right? People can study from their homes. It gets cheaper. In fact, even for parents, transport is ruled out. And also the fact that if the government builds digital infrastructure, if data is, or if schools have MOUs with Airtel, MTN to make sure that maybe we can log into MUBSEP or Alpha or any university website freely, then it's easier, because for us our problem is data is expensive, no network. But if they invest in digital migration, that means we shall not be complaining, we shall be embracing it. I mean, who wouldn't want to attend class even from their workplace? So it's really a beautiful thing, because one, it fosters research, it helps us to find new ways of how to actually excel, and also just not attending a class physically and whatever is taught stops there, but because it's online, that means it is stored somewhere. You can literally go back to it anytime you're revising, to re-listen or to re-watch, which makes learning easier and really fun. It now moved from just attending a physical class to all other means that we can use to actually excel. Because, you know, online learning, you will enroll or you will attend, but because of network, you are stopped, right? So you have to look for YouTube videos on a certain topic. You have to download as many books as you can, and we also moved away from just having physical discussions to having online discussions as discussion groupments and so on and so forth. So that all digital migration in the education sector availed us with cheaper ways. Cheaper because now you do not have to move to school to attend a class. You can attend a class from your own bed. Just maybe buying data, and also made it easier for us to continuously learn, research, improve on our research skills, and continuously adopt to e-learning and e-assessment. To my fellow students, I just want to encourage them to adopt, to really embrace e-learning. It's hard because it has very many loopholes, but if we close it out, then that means we've not learned anything that COVID would have come to show us, like embracing e-learning, e-assessment. So we need to be open to actually learning and finding all other ways we can to work around e-learning and e-assessment to excel. And most importantly, to schools, stakeholders, different stakeholders, government, everyone else, we need a collective effort to push for digital migration in the education sector, because if we cover all loopholes, or if we navigate around all loopholes, then it is really a nice thing to invest in as a country.